Are you ready, Spence? You want Alex to go first?
I don't know if I have anything as long-standingly traumatic as yours.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone first.
I've got one that's like super depressing, but I don't even think it's really appropriate for this podcast. um, so I'm trying to, and then none of them are that big. Like they're usually just like a really like wah, wah, kind of like letdown situation.
Oh,
Uh,
I mean, I think that still counts.
all right. I'll just throw a couple out there as the podcast goes on. But I had, and then I'll do my like gaming nightmare one. But there was a game that I was really into the Ninja Turtles as a kid, like because I'm a little older than I think you guys are. But the Ninja Turtles used to be a really big deal. And there was this game on the NES, the Turtles game, the arcade one, that everyone really liked. And I never had an NES, so I played it at like my cousin's house, that's a story in of itself because we went to see our cousins and I knew they had that game, and they live in Chicago and I'm from Arizona, so we flew out there and we did it. It was the first time I'd seen them in like 6 years, and I said, "Hey, how's it going?" And then went down to their basement and started playing Ninja Turtles. So I'm sure my dad was absolutely thrilled about me, but um, we had a Super Nintendo, and back in the day there was this thing called Blockbuster, and you could rent video games there. And we we went there and we didn't know anything. Like, I wasn't a nerd at the time. I didn't know anything about games, and so we found the first Ninja Turtles game that we could see. I'm a twin. I have a twin brother, so we're always looking for two-player games. And we grabbed it and we're like, "Oh, it's Ninja Turtles. It's probably just like the NES game that we played." And so we brought it home, and we could only go to Blockbuster like once a month or so. So like games were really rare for us. And we put it in, and it was actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter. It was like some fighting game, and we both like hated fighting games, and we got really mad. My brother cried, and so he ignored me for the rest of like the 3 day period that we had the game, and I just tried to beat it and failed miserably. Um, but we could not be more let down. Apparently, never heard of Turtles in Time. I'm not sure why not, but we would get that way later.
Uh, oh, that's funny. So your cousin was the one that cried, right?
No, my brother.
Oh, your brother. Okay. Wow, you made your brother cry over a video game.
I made him cry over a lot of video games.
Uh,
We didn't know what Mario RPG was. We just thought it was another Mario game, so I got it, and I told my brother that he could play it as soon as I died. But in that game, it takes like forever. Like, I mean, it's an RPG, so I just
Yeah.
never died, and he started crying the night that we got it.
oh, that's funny.
I tortured that poor guy. He probably has worse nightmares than I do. Probably caused by me.
Wow. Especially the bully.
So you were looking for like a beat 'em up Turtles game?
Yeah. We just wanted one of those arcade games. And we got Tournament Fighters, which I don't know if fighting game people know if that's a good or bad game, but I would assume it's not a very good one. But I just was mad because all I remember doing is pressing X a bunch of times because Donatello would spin his staff around.
Yeah, I've never played the fighting game one. I've heard mixed things about it though. Like I've heard some people say it's like okay at best, and then other people are like, yeah, it's crap.
It's a licensed fighting game. I'm sure it's just absolute shit.
yeah.
I'm not a Turtles guy.
I'm a Turtles man.
I'm a turtle boy.
Turtle boy.
Sweet story, Spence. We're gonna go next in rotation to Alex.